What's up, fellow YouTubers, subscribers, and viewers? Welcome back to my channel, Out of Context. I am your host, GD. I've been considering rebranding my channel. My Blacklist series was the beginning of this. I wanted to present myself, my intellectual, emotional enigma of a character. I started by recording my thoughts on a number of topics that I happened to find opportunity to think about. In great detail, with little knowledge but my own, I would attempt an analysis of the subject. I would protect myself by making it clear that I was likely psychotic and that my thoughts and feelings may not have any significance to the world around me. Just a madman living a hollow and empty life, assuming that, in fact, I was psychotic. Blacklist was about to be concluded, likely with one final entry: censored, proper, and honest communication. It was meant to explain a process of delivering opinions and answers to questions without inciting zealous accusations to arms. But I was having difficulties. Did it explain it well? Or did I explain it well? Would I need to follow up? And there was the whole workflow revelation. Let me try to put my rebrand into context. Firstly, as a functional, independent human being, I had given up on living a happy life. My channel would become a showcase, a living psychological cadaver of sorts, of the type of human being I was and what forces brought it to ruin. I would be honest, in a clever, intelligent, and somewhat respectful manner, about my feelings and my capacity to feel. And I would use my emotionally driven intellect to diagnose the toughest psychological conundrums I could comprehend and theorize those that I had yet to experience. If I had given up living, you could think of this rebrand as my final suicide. But another conundrum presented itself. You see, true suicide doesn't explain itself. Why did it happen? Why give up on living? Was there really nothing that life could offer us? In a manner of speaking, I'm more obsessed with writing my suicide note than I am committing myself to eternal death via suicide. But the note started to transition. Instead of simply telling my readers that I am done living and that life sucks, I've started doing something more akin to transcribing my confusion and my attempts at comprehending the confusion. But the note hasn't been completed. It stops and then starts again, attempting a further comprehension of the things I had experienced and attempting to comprehend the experiences of others. It's almost like I am living, but on the borderline of satisfactionless existence, driven comprehension, and self-acceptance. So now, it isn't a final suicide. My life has transformed into a final ultimatum between life and death. I am a hope for survival from total loss, and a threatening force that makes all opposition cringe from impending despair. I've survived death, knowing hatred, despair, and fear. I've desired death and the deaths of others in a maddening rage of pseudo-ecstasy, whilst hiding behind pitiful expressions of sadness and false contentment. My body was paralyzed and motionless, and yet I still raged. And now, I seek not to cause harm. I seek to understand, in my own way, through emotional comprehension of humanity and all things made human. I'm sure there's a less flattering way to put all that, but that's my rebrand. There are a lot of things to come before the transition is completed. But it all depends on whether I can fix this workflow problem. Forever forward we march. This is GD, signing off. Until next time.